Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. We are really glad you are here with us today. We have a topic that is going to transform your everyday English in a very practical way. The word we are talking about today is one of the most used, most flexible, and most misunderstood words in the entire English language.
That is right. Today we're talking about get, got, and getting. This one small word does an enormous number of different jobs in English. It can mean receive, become, arrive, understand, fetch, buy, catch, and so much more. Native speakers use it constantly, and learners often either underuse it because they're not sure when it fits, or misuse it because they don't understand its different meanings.
We are going to cover all the main meanings of get, the differences between get, got, and getting, how to use them correctly in sentences, phrasal verbs with get, common expressions, the mistakes learners make, 2 real conversations, and a quiz. Let us get started. And yes, that right there was the very word we are talking about today.
Let us begin with the basics. Get is a verb. Its 3 main forms are get for the present, got for the past, and gotten in American English or got in British English for the past participle. The present participle is getting, so you have get, got in British English or get, got, gotten in American English.
The first and most basic meaning of get is to receive or obtain something. I got a letter this morning. She gets a salary every month. He got a gift from his friend. We need to get some milk from the shops. Did you get my message? In all of these sentences, get or got means receive or obtain.
The second very important meaning of get is to become. When something changes state or condition, get describes that change. I'm getting tired. She got angry when she heard the news. It's getting dark outside. He got better after resting for a few days. The situation got worse before it improved. Get, used as become, is extremely common in spoken English, and it sounds much more natural than become in casual conversation.
Third meaning, get can mean to arrive or to reach a place. When did you get home? She got to the office early. We got there just in time. He gets to school by 8:30 every morning. I can't get to the meeting on time today. In this use, get means reach or arrive at a place.
Fourth meaning, get can mean to fetch, to collect, or to go and bring something. Can you get me a glass of water, please? I'll get the children from school at 3. She went to get her coat from the cloakroom. He got some takeaway on the way home. This use of get means to go and bring something or someone.
Fifth meaning, get can mean to understand or to grasp something mentally. Do you get what I mean? I don't get this question. She finally got the joke about 10 minutes later. I get it now. Thank you for explaining. This use of get is very informal but extremely common in everyday spoken English.
Sixth meaning, get can mean to catch or receive something you didn't want. I got a cold last week. She got a fine for parking illegally. He got the flu just before the holiday. I got sunburned at the beach. In this use, you receive something unpleasant, usually by misfortune.
Seventh meaning, get is used to describe being in a process of movement or change. Are you getting ready? I'm getting dressed. She is getting used to the new routine. He is getting better at cooking. We are getting there, meaning we are making progress. Getting here describes ongoing change or progress.
Now let's look at got specifically, because got is the simple past of get, and it appears in a huge number of everyday sentences. Every time you describe something that happened in the past involving receiving, becoming, arriving, or fetching, you use got.
I got your email this morning. She got very upset when she found out. They got home late last night. He got stuck in traffic for 2 hours. We got a new car last month. I got confused by the instructions. She got a promotion last year. He got into the university he wanted. I got a great deal on those flights.
Notice how many different meanings got carries in those sentences. Received an email, became upset, arrived home, became stuck, obtained a car, became confused, got a promotion, was accepted by the university, obtained a deal. One word, many different uses, all perfectly natural.
Now let's talk about getting. Getting is the present participle, and it appears in continuous tenses and in several very natural and common structures.
Present continuous. She's getting ready for the interview. I'm getting a bit worried about the deadline. It's getting cold outside. He's getting better every day. These describe things that are in the process of changing right now.
Getting is also very commonly used after verbs like start, keep, and stop. It started getting dark around 6. She kept getting distracted during the meeting. I can't stop getting headaches this week. He has started getting up earlier since the new job. These combinations with getting are very natural in everyday English.
Getting is also used in the expression getting to verb to mean having the opportunity to do something. I love getting to work from home on Fridays. She finally got to meet her favorite author. We're getting to see the results of all our hard work. Did you get to try that new restaurant?
Now let's look at the most important phrasal verbs with get. Get up means to rise from bed. What time do you get up? Get on means to board a vehicle, to progress, or to have a good relationship. Get on the bus. How are you getting on? She gets on well with her team. Get off means to leave a vehicle or finish work. We get off at the next station. I get off work at 6. Get in or get into means to enter or be accepted. Get in the car. She got into university. Get back means to return or to respond. When are you getting back? I'll get back to you on that. Get over means to recover from something difficult. It took her a long time to get over the illness. Get through means to complete something hard or make contact. How did you get through all that work? I have been trying to get through to customer service. Get along with means to have a good relationship. Do you get along with your new neighbors? Get ahead means to make progress. She works hard to get ahead. Get the hang of it means to learn through practice. You will get the hang of it soon. Get rid of means to remove or dispose of. I need to get rid of this old furniture. Get away with means to do something wrong without being caught. He thought he could get away with it.
Now let us go through the mistakes because this is where learners can really improve.
Mistake number 1, using become instead of get in informal spoken English. A learner might say, I became tired, or the weather became cold in casual conversation. These are not wrong, but they sound overly formal for everyday speech. In casual English, I got tired and the weather got cold sound completely natural. Get and got are the natural spoken choices.
Mistake number 2, confusing got and gotten. In British English, the past participle of get is got. I have got a cold. I have got no idea. In American English, gotten is used. I have gotten really good at cooking. Both are correct in their respective varieties, but mixing them in the same text can sound inconsistent. Know which variety you are using.
Mistake number 3, using get to mean understand in formal writing. I do not get it is perfectly natural in spoken English, but in formal writing it sounds too informal. In a formal context, use understand or grasp. I do not fully understand this concept. I cannot grasp what is being asked here.
Mistake number 4, forgetting to use get in phrasal verbs and using other verbs instead. A learner might say, I recovered from my cold instead of I got over my cold, or I removed the old furniture instead of I got rid of the old furniture. These are not wrong, but they miss natural spoken English patterns that native speakers use constantly.
Mistake number 5, using got as the past participle after have when have got is meant to show possession. In British English, I have got a car means I own a car. I have gotten a car in British English would sound strange. Have got for possession is a British English pattern. In American English, have is used without got. I have a car. Be aware of this difference.
Mistake number 6, saying I'm getting it when you mean I understand it or I will get it. I'm getting it suggests you are in the process of understanding or in the process of fetching something. If you mean you understand, say I get it. If you mean you will fetch it, say I will get it. The present continuous and simple present have different meanings here.
6 mistakes, and 6 clear corrections. These are the patterns that will sharpen your use of get, got, and getting significantly.
Now let me share 2 conversations so you can hear get in all its forms working naturally.
First conversation. 2 colleagues on a Monday morning.
Good morning. How was your weekend? Did you get up to much?
Not too much. I got a bit of a cold on Saturday, so I spent most of Sunday resting. I'm getting better, though.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you get any good rest at least?
I did, actually. I got through 3 episodes of that series you recommended. I finally get why everyone is talking about it. It's brilliant.
I'm glad you got to watch it. I'm getting a bit obsessed with it myself. What are you working on today?
I need to get on with the report I started last week. I've been putting it off, but I really need to get it done before Thursday.
I know that feeling. I got a message from the client asking for an update, so I need to get back to them this morning. It never stops.
It really does not. Right, I'm going to get started. Talk later. That conversation contained get in almost every possible meaning. Got up to much, asking what you did, got a cold, received something unpleasant, getting better, becoming better, got any rest, asking about receiving rest, got through, completed something, finally get, understand, got to watch, had the opportunity, getting obsessed, becoming obsessed, get on with, start doing, get it done, complete it, got a message, received, get back to, respond to, get started, begin.
Second conversation. A parent and teenager at home.
Have you got your homework done yet?
Not yet. I'm still getting my head around the maths. It's getting really complicated.
When do you need to get it in by?
Tomorrow morning. I got help from my friend earlier, but I'm still not getting it.
What part don't you get?
The last section. I don't get why the answer is different every time I try.
Let me have a look. Maybe I can help you get to the bottom of it.
Thanks. I really need to get this right. I don't want to get a bad mark.
Let's work through it together. Once you get it, you won't forget it. Get your notebook out and we'll start from the beginning. That conversation showed have got in a possession and completion sense. Getting my head around meaning beginning to understand, getting really complicated, becoming more complex, get it in meaning submit, getting it meaning understanding, don't get meaning do not understand, get to the bottom of, investigate and solve, get this right meaning do this correctly, get a bad mark meaning receive, get it meaning understand it, get your notebook out meaning fetch and open it.
Quiz time. 5 sentences. Correct, or are there more natural alternatives? Take a moment before each answer.
Sentence 1. I became very tired after the long meeting.
This is grammatically correct, but in casual spoken English, it sounds too formal. The more natural, everyday version is I got very tired after the long meeting. Get is the natural spoken choice for talking about becoming a state.
Sentence 2. She got on the wrong bus and ended up miles from home.
This is correct and completely natural. Got on is the right phrasal verb for boarding a vehicle. She boarded the wrong bus would also be correct, but got on sounds much more natural in conversation.
Sentence 3. I'm not getting your point. Could you explain it again?
This is correct and very natural. I'm not getting your point uses getting in the sense of understanding something that is in progress. I don't get your point would also be correct. Both are natural.
Sentence 4. He finally gotten the promotion he deserved. This is incorrect because the sentence is in the simple past, not the present perfect. In the simple past, you need got, not gotten. He finally got the promotion he deserved. Gotten is only used as the past participle after have or has in American English. Sentence 5. She got over her fear of flying after taking a lot of short trips.
This is correct and very natural. Got over means recovered from or conquered. This is the phrasal verb used perfectly in context.
How did you do? Get, got, and getting are incredibly flexible, and the more you hear them in context, the more natural they will feel.
Let's finish with a clean summary. Get means to receive, to become, to arrive, to fetch, to understand, to catch something unwanted, and to be in a process of change. Got is the simple past and covers all the same meanings in past time. Getting is the present participle used in continuous tenses and common expressions.
Phrasal verbs with get are everywhere in natural English. Get on, get off, get up, get over, get back, get through, get out, get rid of, get ahead, get along.
The key insight with get is that it's the natural, everyday English word for many situations where learners might use a more formal verb. Become more tired naturally becomes get more tired in speech. Receive a letter naturally becomes get a letter. Recover from becomes get over. Bored becomes get on. Understanding this makes your English sound genuinely natural.
And that's everything for today. We hope this episode gave you real confidence with get, got, and getting. This is one of the most useful words you can master in English, and it will make your speaking and writing sound immediately more natural.
Your practice task is to write 8 sentences using get or got or getting. Include at least one example of get meaning receive, one meaning become, one meaning arrive, one meaning understand, and one phrasal verb. That covers the most important uses from today.
Leave your questions in the comments. We love hearing from you every week.
Share this episode with someone who is learning English. Get is a word they use every day without fully understanding, and this episode will change that.
Take care of yourself and keep practicing. Getting better at English happens one lesson at a time, and you're doing it.
We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye and keep going. You're getting there.